What if you don't roll pizza? Exactly, see there. You do it by hand. You stretch it out, you stretch it out, you spread it out, You let the gravity do the work sometimes, you pass it like over your knuckles.
In my
Yeah.
mind, right now, you're doing the motions. Like right now,
How did you know?
you're making imaginary pizza dough right now.
Maybe I might have. How did you? I'm too predictable. This is a problem. Everybody knows what I'm doing anytime I'm doing it. Like, I didn't even like make a noise or say anything. I was just doing the motions. You're like, I feel like you're doing the motions right now. Do you think what you saw? No, that is a negative connotation.
Yeah, that's a negative. Yeah.
I'm talking like in a positive connotation. Like you only get what you give. That's also like a negative connotation. Like I'm talking about like a positive thing. Like you're getting paid for what you're doing. It's like it's not like
Talking about like karma. It's like you
kinda.
you pick up what you put down.
That's not even close.
Oh my god.
Welcome to JettAlyx. In the top left-hand corner, in the blue, it is the. I should just go look in show notes.
What? Hong Kong, man. Hong Kong.
Oh yeah.
What is
I remember the players. The player hailing from Hong Kong, who plays Zerg. Playing for
Team. It's a Korean team.
Team GP.
Yeah, we go. There we go.
I remember things. Playing for Team GP. It is, of course, GogojOey.
And spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner is his opponent, the Australian Terran player, the purple Terran, representing Legacy Esports. It is Azure. And we got a very fast Roach Warren.
That is an extremely fast Roach Warren. I think we're about to see a Roach Warren.
I think we are. I think, you know what? I wanted to appreciate this map a little bit, a little bit longer, but GogojOey, he's having none of it.
Yeah, no SCV scout either, I don't think. So he won't see the Roach Warren until the Reaper gets there, by which time it's probably too late.
Oh, actually, he did get in there with he spotted it. He knows.
Oh, he did see. Okay, he knows. He's gonna go in with the Reaper to check again to make sure it didn't get canceled, but this is looking like a 2 base 19 drone all in. Like he's not droning anymore. He's got Lings and Roaches on the way, and he's just gonna go. He's got 1 gas, he's got 2 bases of larva, and he's just gonna go.
Yeah, and I love that he went in to confirm, because honestly, this has happened. Azure, I'm getting like flashbacks. Azure has faced Miyamika, and Miyamika's just canceled the Roach Warren before. Like this is something that has happened.
He just cancels the Roach Warren, and like Azure overcommits to the preparation, and there's nothing to prepare for.
Yep.
And then Miyamika just gets a massive econ lead, so this could be happening here, but so he wants to make sure.
Yeah, exactly. And the Roach Ravager, it's already pushing across the map. Azure, he does have a bunker. He is getting a Cyclone as well, which is going to be pivotal to this defense. Already repairing the bunker as well. And we'll see if GogojOey can actually make something happen here.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how the Cyclone does. The micro is very important here to deal enough damage to push back the push from GogojOey. But here we go. Ling's going to buffer for the bunker. This file's going down. No, not enough is repairing. He's going to focus it down, which is huge. That bunker going down is going to be massive. He's going to take out a couple of these Marines, maybe one more. The Roach is focusing on the drones, going to get a mule as well, which is very nice. This Cyclone, though, discouraging the Roach Ravager from going into the main.
Yeah, definitely. So far, only Lings have gone down, though. It was so close. The Cyclone had locked onto the Ravager and almost got it, but the Ravager just barely stayed alive. And now GogojOey is trying to push into the main, almost gets the depot. And
he's gonna lose the Ravager here. He walked too far up the ramp, but he's gonna try and trade out. He's getting another Marine here. A very nice wall vault. Supply leak are gonna go down, but the file take it out. He's gonna try to get this round. He gets the Cyclone. That is massive, and the boys have to be pulled.
Oh my god, there's only a lone Viking right now and a lone Ravager, and it looks like GogojOey's done it.
A quick game from GogojOey. He executes that push and just it works out. It
Yeah.
works out quite well.
Executes the push, executes the player. My god. Just oof. Oh my, oh god. Look, okay. Mate,
What?
we're getting into submarine.
Oh my god. This is gonna be a quick series, methinks. Why is Azure counterpicking himself?
Yo, Azure, he's got something cheeky in mind, right?
Is he on a 3x Reaper or some shit?
The thing is, I feel like you don't need to on submarine, right? Like, the map is so short. I don't know if a proxy is necessary, but we'll see.
Like not a proxy 3x Reaper, but just a 3x Reaper.
Oh yeah,
Maybe some
yeah.
sort of 3x Biorush.
Yeah, it could totally happen. It could totally work.
Yeah. All right, here we go into the second match on the shortest rush distance in the map pool, which is definitely interesting.
Yeah, and these two, they've got a lot of history. GogojOey and Azure. Like GogojOey in 2020, he's played in almost every single GPO, just like Pez, just like Miyamika. And in the past, Azure has had issues just because of how aggressive GogojOey can be. But at the same time, Azure has been on fire recently. We both casted him in the finals against Seether, right? Like, he's such a good player. He beat Miyamika last week, but now we've got another C Zerg.
Yeah, GogojOey's putting up the dukes, you know what I mean? He's putting those dukes up. He's ready to fight.
They're high.
Here we are on Submarine LE. We all live in a yellow submarine. And spotting the bottom right-hand corner, in the blue hailing from Hong Kong, we have the blue Zerg player playing for Team GP. It is GogojOey.
Good. Instead of writing Team GP, I wrote Hong Kong.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Team?
Yeah, it's his team.
Light, please.
It's fine. It's spawning in the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE. We have the Australian Terran player, the Purple Terran, representing Legacy Esports. Currently not going for a proxy, sneaking out an SCV. We got Azure.
I'm very curious what Azure's plan is on this map.
Yeah,
Like, is he
because
expecting to play standard?
right, like so far nothing crazy. Like
If he built another barracks, it's crazy.
true.
But he is going for a Reaper expand, which you don't usually open with a 3-rax Reaper or something.
Yeah,
Like
especially
a 3x Rush.
yeah, especially on submarine, because typically, like, if you're going for like a 3-rax Reaper, like you put the raxes on the low ground, like to wall off the natural.
Yeah, you put 2 Rexes and a supply depot on the low ground to wall off, and you just start pumping out Reapers without taking a natural. But he's taking his natural.
What a madman!
Is he
It's crazy.
playing macro on submarine? There's no way. There's no way.
Azure has lost his mind. We're on submarine. He picked submarine of all maps, and he's playing straight up. What was he thinking?
He picked it.
He picked it.
But GogojOey isn't doing anything crazy either. Like, I was assuming Azure is just counterpicking himself. Like you just... It's just a counterpick on yourself against the Zerg that can just walk queens and roaches up the map in like 5 minutes and win the game.
Do you think he was like playing chicken with his opponent? He's like, do it. 12 fool me. 12, do it. I dare you. We're on submarine.
Maybe?
And nothing happened. And now Azure's like, oh.
It could be like some 10,000 IQ like mind games.
I mean,
something.
yeah, Azure, he does have, one of the biggest brains in all of Australia. This is accurate. So yeah, I'm just really curious to see how Azure plays this out. If we're getting into a more standard game, Azure, something that I love about his play is that he isn't afraid to go mech. He isn't afraid to go bio. Like, he has a lot of diversity in how he plays.
Yeah, he has the brains. He has the IQ.
Hmm.
He's they're gonna have to make a 10,000 IQ Azure compilation.
Exactly, and okay, so he is working on that stim, so he is opting to play bio.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is interesting opening. Roach, Ravager gonna be the choice from GogojOey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, there we go. He is starting his third and fourth racks. Sorry, his second and third racks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's getting a lab for his second factory, which is that's his first factory. What am I talking about?
He is getting a tech lab, so this is looking pretty standard, you know, going for like some tanks, going for some bio. I'm just really concerned because, you know, we do have that early Roach Warren, and GogojOey, it looks like he's getting ready to push out across the map, and the map isn't that large. Like, these Roaches, they're already halfway across. In a couple of seconds, they're going to be at the front door.
GogojOey is like, you know, why would you counterpick his? I was like, there's no way GogojOey isn't gonna push. Like, this is a counterpick if you're Terran.
Yeah, right.
He could just do this. He can just be like, all right, I'm on 3 bases. I'm just gonna walk across the map with roaches and lings, and you can't really do anything.
Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like, this isn't very expected. Like, this isn't surprising, you know? Like, on submarine, this is standard.
This is ZVT on submarine. This is just how you play. You just walk up with Ravager lings and hit them with a massive timing at 5 minutes. They can't do much about it. Like, here we go. The door's about to open. There is a tank on the high ground, but there is also an overlord, and there's nothing on the high ground to defend it. The bounce! The dodge. Barely managed to unsiege in time. But, yeah, he's gonna get the vials down. Oh, he's so close to killing it.
Yeah, twice already. The tank survives, and it's so important. Normally, a lesser turn, the tank would have fallen, but so far, because the tank is alive, Azure has been able to hold on, and now there's 2 tanks.
Yeah, now this push is kind of discouraged, but it's still entirely possible.
Yo, he's turning up.
It's gonna be very difficult. Oh yeah, he's done with this. He's got so many links too. He's just gonna run in and just trade out his links for supply. There are no medevacs here. There's simply a Liberator and a Viking. What did I say, Liberator? There isn't a Liberator. I saw a shape on the ground, and I thought it was a Liberation Zone. I lied.
What shape? What?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, but Azure, he has to be careful. He has to be careful about overstimming. You were pointing it out. There are no medevacs, so his bio army is still a little bit fragile.
Yeah, if he keeps stimming, he's gonna run out of Marines real quick. I really should eat during the break.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, we'll have a break before the finals at least. Yeah. So you can like, you know, shove some food down your throat.
Hopefully, I can make food in 5 minutes.
Oh. Oh boy. I mean, if you really want to, you can chat can help out and, you know, redeem a Krupp, please, and, you know, we can get Krupp in here for a little bit.
True. At this point, Krupp, please is just an excuse for me not to cast again because I'm really bad at taking care of myself.
That's what I do for like SDOs and MSOs. Like, if it's just Steel solo casting, I'm like, at what point does Steel sound like he's having some issues? And I just Krupp, please.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a good way to save a caster. It's like you drag another caster in. By force. Sorry, Kuro.
We're not sorry.
I mean, hey, I mean, if I'm not back by the time the break's over, then that's probably a perfectly passable solution.
Of course, in the chat, if you look at our channel points, you can redeem a Krupp, please. That, of course, means that Kuro, aka 16 Squads and Seki, will join us for the cast, at least for 1 game. Of course, though, she does have a famed Krupp curse, which means whenever she casts a game, it's usually like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't really go very long.
No, but we got drops.
We got drops in the main. Here they come. A nice, big amount of roaches here. Gonna just push him away. He might go for the drop in the 4th, but there is the 3rd, sorry. There is a Spawn Queens, so they will be discouraged.
Oh, yes, they will. And I mean, Azure, he's done such a good job at holding so far from that big all-in from GogojOey. So GogojOey, he has, you know, a bit of time to, or he has to like catch up a little bit. You know, there we go. Finally, our 4th base is on the way. And I say catch up, but GogojOey, his drone count is looking pretty good.
He is stacked. He's at 3 base saturation, which is just about where you want to be as a Zerg in a situation like this with the Terrans being so aggressive. It gives you the economy to just pump out units and defend, especially in a roach composition. Like 3 base saturation is perfect. Obviously, if you want to go for like a more macro-heavy late-game approach, you tend to go above 3 base saturation. I like to go for 4 base saturation, so around 85 drones. But that is also a stylistic choice, and on a map like this, it's going to be very scrappy, so 66 is fine.
Yeah, definitely, and I love how GogojOey is engaging this right now. He keeps shaving off more and more Marines before the tanks siege up, and that's so important because in a straight-up engagement, I feel like GogojOey has the lesser army. Like, pure Roaches or Roach Ravager, it's so hard to pull off against an aggressive bio player, but so far he's been able to do okay.
Yeah, you need to be so careful with Roaches because Roaches are tough boys, but they do melt the siege tanks in bio. Absolutely. Like, it is something, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, these Ravages. Okay, he's just gonna pick up. There's quite a lot of Roaches. Oh, just run by. I did not look at my minimap, just like when I play.
Yeah,
there are Roaches here doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, the wall just closes up. Oh, but the tank's gonna go down. Oh, he might be able to push in here and get even more damage. Potentially.
Yeah, or even at a later point, because right now Burrow is finishing up and tunneling claws, so GogojOey looking to be quite aggressive here with his Roaches.
He's looking for those burrowed or roach run-bys. Like, it's a very good strat, honestly. It does quite a lot of damage. Here we go. He's sharking in.
Ooh, oh, he's sharking around as well to get on top of the tanks.
Oh, he's gonna try and he's gonna unbarrel on top of the tanks. He's used the scan, but not in the right spot. Will he see the shadows? Oh, he doesn't see any of the shadows.
He doesn't see.
Oh, he's gonna pop up.
Did he see?
Okay, he knows he's right on top of it. He unsieged, but he just pops up and he's gonna try to focus down the tanks. Oh, he does pick them up in the medevac, but he's forced to go home, and this is a lot more Roaches than there are tanks and bio. Oh, so much damage.
Oh my god, 8 SCVs went down across the map, and GogojOey is not letting Azure breathe. He's continuing to push across the map, and again, so many of his tanks went down earlier, so many of them are battered and bruised as well.
Yeah, he's just gonna step right in. He's gonna take out both siege tanks here, and he's gonna get on top of the bio force. There isn't a lot of bio here. There's like 3 marauders, but it's not nearly gonna be enough, and GogojOey takes it.
Wow. GG.
G to the G. Damn. Well played by GogojOey. Just the roach aggression. Just pummeling it in. Just getting the damage in. Getting the damage down, you know?
Wow, yeah, I was just, again, I was so surprised by the map pick for Azure, but, I mean, he held the early push incredibly well. It was just the Burrowed Roaches completely caught him off guard.
Yeah, he didn't see those shadows at all. And he didn't see the little spikes on the back that show that it's Tunneling Claws. Or maybe he did see it, but he didn't, like, think about it. Either way, he was caught off guard by it. And it did quite a lot of damage. But Steel redeemed a crew, please. And here we have in the voice chat. That's your cue, Kuro.
Hello there.